Alright guys, what we're going to do now is actually not any particular song by an artist, but we're going to do a song that I'm just going to call Blues Song Number 1. Some of these songs don't have actual names, so I'm just going to call them label Blues Song Number 1, and if we get to another one it'll be Blues Song Number 2. So this one is really just kind of a hybrid of a lot of different songs that I learned in the past. So it has elements from actual songs, but it's not that actual song because I've changed it too much to actually call it that. So this has some elements from some Stevie Ray Vaughan songs and some other things, other guys that I really like to listen to. So let's go ahead and I'll play a little bit of it, and I'll play it fast here, but I'm going to teach it to you very, very slowly. So let's go ahead and let me play a little bit of it real quick. Okay, anyways, I'm going too deep into the song there because it can take a long time to finish it. So we'll go ahead and get started on that first part. Now, the first thing you need to worry about when you're playing this kind of song is the technique that we're using to get our notes and the rhythm in between the notes. So basically, here's what we're doing. I'm going to aim you a little bit closer to the bottom of the neck. Now, what we're doing here is I'm using my hand, but you can actually still use your pick if you want, but I'm going to use my hand. Now, basically, what we've got going on here, I'm going to aim this a little lower. Okay, we've got a rhythm going on between these notes, you know, these single notes and the open strings on the guitar. So here's what I want you to get used to doing. When you play it slowly, you can see a little better what kind of rhythm we're doing when I play it slow. So let me actually do that real quick. Okay, so what we want to work on first is getting that rhythm and then muting. Okay, so here's what I want you to practice. Start with the strings muted. You're just going to grab them here, and then I want you to strum up with your thumb or with your pick and let your fingers off the strings so that they ring. So you're going to go like this. Okay, get used to doing that. Get that rhythm down between your right and your left hand. Up, down, up, down. To where you don't have to think about it really anymore. It's just natural. Okay? Now we start off the song like this. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Once you're used to doing this rhythm here, I want you to go ahead and back off the low E string a little bit. Okay, that string right there. And I want you to strum up with your fingers all the way off the strings. Go ahead and hit all the strings with your thumb. Okay? And then come back down on the strings, but I want you to mute every string except for this low E string. Okay? So what you're going to do is take your hand off, strum up, and then come back down, but you're also going to mute these 5 strings. So the only thing that's going to come out is that low E string. So I want you to try that a few times in a row. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the first part of the song. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more open, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're actually going to play a note here, and it's going to be 3rd fret on the low E string. Okay, so let's put it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you only play that single note right there. Come down on that one, and then you're not going to put the open notes in between here. You're just going to play this note, and that is open on the A, 1st fret on the A, 2nd fret on the A. And you can kind of vibrato that note if you want to. So it's, let me play through it slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll see me be a little more sloppy when I'm playing it because I'm playing it fast and I'm not real worried about not hitting open strings here. So I'll usually just go. So you might hear some extra notes in there, but basically that's how that one goes. And let's go ahead and try it a few more times. No, not a few more times. Let's do it one more time. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and get started on the main rhythm part, and that's going to be like this. Okay, and then you start over and do that again. So let's start on that. Again, you have to be good at this rhythm and note combination. So the first thing you do after you play this part is you're going to start with an open chord again, and you're going to play the open string on the thick E, the thick E open string. So. Okay, that's what you play first. So I want to hear open strings, then that open E, that thick E, then open again. Then you're going to play 3rd fret on the low E string and hammer to the 4th fret. Okay, so it's going to sound like, okay. All right, let's hear that again. Okay, then you have open again. All your strings open. Okay, so then you have 2nd fret on the A string. Now you see I'm really kind of laying my first finger flat and I wrap my thumb around. That's because I'm trying to make these single notes come out more. So I'm muting all those, so that 2nd fret on the A string is the only thing you hear. Okay, so going that far, let's go slowly. Then we have another open, and then 4th fret on the A string. Okay, that's 4th fret on the A string with my 3rd finger. So, okay. And actually, after what we do after that 4th fret on the A string is just another open again. So pretty much the whole time here, you're just putting these open strings in between all the notes, almost every time. So let's go through it slowly. Okay, now it's actually a little more complicated than that. We're going to throw in this extra chord in here on the next lesson, but I want you to get used to going through those just like that. Okay, and